all, Scott here, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I've had a few requests to make yet another ship, because I horribly failed last time and ended up making the Dutch flag. So this is my current attempt. I've already given it a start. I've made sure it's nice and symmetrical because people didn't really like that I wasn't very careful with the block placing. Now, you may be wondering, who the hell is that ugly guy in the top right there? Well, sorry, top left. I purchased a webcam, much to the delight and horror of probably some people. They did have a few requests, so I thought I might as well oblige. As usual, it's relatively cheap, so it's not the best quality, but hopefully the audio will stay in sync with the rest of the video. Well, the video in the top left, it didn't before because I had quite an odd webcam, so it couldn't really process it at the same speed in which I talk. So it looked really weird, and I'm not holding control because I'm a numpty. There we go. Now, this will probably be not my final Space Engineers video by a long shot, but I'll probably hold off until there's a big update that everyone's raving about, probably when weapons are enabled or multiplayer is enabled. That's my main goal, to let people see the very first sort of multiplayer muckabouts. That's what I would enjoy, and I'm sure that's what many other people will enjoy. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this ship. I've honestly not a clue. I've just started it. I never planned anything. As you guys probably know, my videos are never really edited. They're always sort of just done right off the bat, jumping in with no knowledge whatsoever, and very little editing because I like the software. But I placed it on the wrong ship. God damn it! That's one thing they may need to fix. They may need to. Some people may not like it, but they might need to limit the block placing distance, because at the moment, you can place things on blocks miles away. Like, no, it's not so much the asteroid. I can't place on that asteroid, but say there's a ship in the distance, I could place a block on that ship, maybe, sort of thing. As long as I can see it, I'll be able to place stuff on there. So this is the basic ship so far. I may spread it out into more than one video, depending on how long it takes me. I'm going to spend about 20 minutes on this with no editing, just to give you guys an idea as to how I go about building something. Is that uneven? No, it's not. It's just me being a derp. I forgot here. There we go. That's better. Yes, I did make sure it was even before I started, so I just forgot a block before I did something. I've no idea how big this ship is going to be. This will probably just be like the base of it, and then I'll build it up. I don't plan to expand it any further backwards, simply because you'll need a silly amount of power to power it, and it'll take me a while to place all that. But I've done quite a lot for 3 minutes 24. It's so weird being able to see myself. So weird. Like, always conscious of, is my mug in the right place? Or is my mug looking muggly? Well, it's always looking muggly, but oh well. Is muggly even a word? I don't know. How does one English? I could have a shuttle bay at the back, maybe. So, I need to recount that. So, I almost had it. So, if I press Control, no, it's not Control. It's right click. 1, 2. So, say the entire section. How big is the entire section at the back? 18. So 18. So it needs to be 9, maybe. But I'm not quite sure how I go about it. But I'll give it a bash. You don't really need to be even at the back. I'll just leave 1 or 2 blocks either side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about right. So if I build up here, I can effectively make a viable shuttle bay. Although docking isn't enabled at the moment, so anything I place in here will just float about and smash into everything, sadly. Now, I hope that they add like more building tools, because yes, it is good for me to be able to place blocks en masse, but I want to be able to say cuboid things, especially in creative mode. Maybe not in basic mode, like when they enable that survival mode, but I'd like to be able to cuboid things so that I can get big sections done quickly without having to manually do it, because it does get a bit slightly laborious, not overly boring, and goddamn shit, move out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. I apologise if I'm talking too much. Just let me know in the comments and I'll gladly shut up and play the game, which I am doing, I guess, but I guess some people will sometimes prefer gameplay rather than a mug like me just talking constantly. Although some people do like the accent, it appears. I don't even know why. As I've mentioned in previous uploads, people just go, "Oh my god, you're British," sort of thing. Oh, another British gamer. Looking at the analytics for my videos, I have noticed that I think it's about 46% of people who watch my videos are from the US. So once again, hello to the people over the pond. I have never been to the US. I do plan to go there at some point. So no idea what states, no idea where, but I'll probably end up in the US some point in my life. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but hopefully at some point I'll end up slap bang in the US. Now, hopefully my microphone has improved since my first Space Engineers video. I do know that before it was a case of it was too close to my face. So you can probably hear it now when I breathe in, breathe out, and what have you. But hopefully it's a lot less. I do apologise for that. I just more or less wanted to play the game, so I didn't really set up anything. I didn't really plan, as you know. So this looks like it's going to be a nice base. As I say, if it reaches 20 minutes, if you're still watching after 20 minutes, I'll probably split it into another video, just for viewing. Because I doubt people will want to sit through an hour of me building a ship. Well, some of you might enjoy it, but unedited for an hour would be maybe a little bit too much. People tend to skip. I know I do it myself. It's a long video. I tend to skip bits and bats, just because I can. Go on, you bugger. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so that's the bottom. Now, I've no idea how I'm going to go about doing the top. It is very flat at the moment, so maybe I'll just be lazy and do what I always do on, say, games like Minecraft, and just do this until I get to the middle. Now people are probably yelling at me going, "No, don't do that!" And my game just minimized of all things. Oh god. There we go. Come back, game. Really? There we go. I hit the Windows key by accident because I'm an absolute Burke. Now, I will probably start playing some more multiplayer games just to interest people. People seem to enjoy when I'm just fumbling around, not having a clue, with my ever faithful companion Backerman, who is currently, he sometimes, as you've noticed, joins in on my single player videos now, occasionally. And I screwed that up, didn't I? Yes, I did. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Now, this is going to be the front. That was. The only trouble I'm having with this game sometimes is, what's it called? Sometimes it's a bit finicky with the actual. It's a bit strange. It's a bit finicky occasionally with the block placement. For instance, if you say cut a block off, it turns into a separate entity. So you can't like have free floating bits. It all has to be joined up, which is, I guess, it's realistic, but can be slightly annoying sometimes. That doesn't have to be perfect on the front, I guess. So that will do that. See what I mean? That's turned into another entity now, sadly. So there's a way you have to place it in order for it to remain a part of the ship. Now I'm just stacking up the front here. There's a bit there, so I'm gonna have like, it's gonna maybe look like a regular ship. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the interior, so we'll see that when it comes to it. Let me know what you think about the webcam, by the way. If you think it's an ugly mug and needs to go away, then I will gladly not use it. But I just thought I'd do experiment a little bit, see what people think. If I place that there, then not there. So it's going to be sort of maybe a pointy roof. I'm not going to tell you sure. It's looking okay at the moment. Not looking overly bad. Boom, 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 boom. So if I do that. Oh yes. Just reminded myself there. Hopefully, my area will be getting fibre soon, so I'll be able to hopefully start uploading like better quality videos, like 1080 rather than 720. I'm sure some people will enjoy that because they can zoom all the way in, or have it full screen. It won't be all fuzzy and terrible. Right, it's reaching 11 minutes. I'll start building the side bit and probably cut it off. I had a look at that sun earlier. I tried to get to it, but it's just more or less a it's sort of like wallpaper. Like, you can't get to any of the boulders in the distance there. The world itself is very small at the moment on Space Engineers. It is a test, but they do have a 64-bit build in testing, so I might start using that because it'll allow me to create bigger ships that I can use without it flagging up saying, "Oh, you run out of memory, I'm going to remove some of the objects," which I've already had a few times. If you've seen in one of my recordings, it ran out of memory. It was a pain in the ass. A pain in the rear. Now, some people have commented on the music being a bit repetitive. I do understand what you mean, but there's nothing I can do about it unless I turn it fully off, or if I replace it with something. I wouldn't really know what to replace it with, copyright and what have you. But if you've got any suggestions, let me know, and I will gladly give it a try. I'm always open to suggestions. So that's the front of the ship. It's going to look a bit derpy, but it's my first real attempt. My other attempts were done very quickly, very shoddily. I will probably save this ship and work on it later just to improve some bits of it. But this is it for now. I'll probably add a staircase in the middle. Going to cut a bit out. So this is just sort of a basic build. I've seen people build absolutely amazing things on this game, but I've never really been any good at building. I'm absolutely terrible. So massive kudos to the people that can. Like, sort of, I'm guessing a lot of architects might have purchased this game, or a lot of sci-fi fans have probably bought it just to go, "Oh my god, I want to build this." I haven't seen a Death Star yet. That's a challenge for one of you lot. Build me a Death Star, and I'll see what I can do about getting it on this channel. Probably smash something into it, as usual. Have I balls that up? Yes, I have. There we go. So I'm just going to finish the top in this video. Just because it is getting to about 14 minutes ish now. I'm not in any rush, but I don't want people to get bored. This is more or less just a test for the webcam, just to see how it holds up. It looks like it's doing okay at the moment. It's not as I speak. It's not behind that I can see. The you guys will probably analyze it and go, "Oh my god, it's behind such a crappy webcam." Didn't cost that much, so. Oh well. I ballsed up, haven't I? Ah, shab. Okay. So press control. No, right click. So control right click. No, you meant to go the other way, numpty. You guys have probably been screaming at me for the past God knows how long, saying you've done it wrong. So that needs to go there. There we go. That's better. That's it. That's better. It's not screwed up now. Just need to take that away. Take that away. There we go. That's better. I think it is slightly uneven, the craft. I guess I goofed a little bit with it. Oh no, I didn't. I see what I did. Okay. Fixable. I think it's higher on one side, isn't it? Yes, it is. I see what I've done. Okay. It's not a goof, but I need to keep this side sort of higher for one more block. So if I do this, there we go. And I take this away by pressing Control, right click, go away, come back. Wake me up before you go home. There we go. There we go. There we go. Well, sort of. It only looks derpy because of the way it's been done. It is still 3 down, 3 down. Oh well. I tried. I'll get. I'm sure someone will send me a gold star with the "you tried" image on it. But oh well. Oh, so much fail. Even with the county things, them numbers, I'm not any good at games like this. I can build stuff, but I'm not any good really at things like, well, again, it's symmetrical. What I'll do is, if I do split this into another video, I'll correct that mistake there. I'll fix it just so people don't get annoyed. That's become a separate entity. Yes, it has. Damn it! It became another entity because I cut it off, so I couldn't really do anything with it. That needs to go there. No, it's not actually that bad, it's just the way I built it. As you can see, it's higher on that side than it is on this side. So, to make it even, if I move this one up, like this, once I hold control down for long enough, there we go. I'm sure people will stop screaming now. You've done it wrong! Oh, come on. I really wish my guy would move faster. I really do. People, have it said, well, maybe the pack's only pushing out a certain amount. I've goofed there. Maybe the pack's only pushing out a certain amount of juice. Okay! Oops. Fine, be that way. There we go. it turned into another entity again because I goofed. So it started moving when I pushed it. Right, I'm going to stop this now. Let me know what you thought. I know it was a little bit slow. It was just a test, totally unedited. I will probably carry on building this in the interim and probably show it off later. But that's all for me. See you for now.